Hello, good morning. Happy Monday. It's a great Monday. It's a little tad warmer, a little tad, and it's still kind of rainy and gray, but I'll take a little tad warmer. I ran into someone at the salon yesterday. There's my nails. I got reindeers. I got reindeers. I don't know if you can see them. Anyway, aren't they adorable? I told Brandy that my jacket is white and it's got gray sleeves with these little silver shimmery things. Sequins? Yeah. I'm wearing sequins on Christmas Day because I'm fancy. Y'all want to see it? Hold on. I ordered this off the Shabby Tree. Look at the sleeves. Isn't it the cutest? But it's just like a denim jacket with the little rough hem on the collar and on the sleeveys that are almost too long, but that's okay. And then it's got fancy pockets. So I told her I wanted gray to match my silver jacket. It's gonna be cold. I was hoping to wear my white short sleeve shirt under this that's got the star on it with the sequins, but it's short sleeve and thin, and the high that day is only gonna be in the low 40s, so I'm gonna have to wear a long sleeve shirt. So I'll probably just wear a long sleeve gray shirt under it. But I thought the other would have been cute. But isn't that cute? I need to iron it. So that jacket was a medium. I don't understand clothing sizes anymore, because a medium is huge and an extra large is small. I don't understand. Thank God the Shabby Tree puts their measurements for their clothes on their page. You can just scroll down a little bit and see exactly how big that is, because I would have ordered my normal size had I not looked, and it would have really been way too big. I just don't understand. But Naomi came in last night. She was very excited. She had on a new sweatshirt from Old Navy, and it had the witch from Wicked, the new movie that's out, and all the kids are loving it. Yeah. And she took it off and had on a little t-shirt under it. And she said, "Miss Tracy, try on my sweatshirt. I bet you can wear it." Well, thank you, but I bet I can't. I bet I can't wear a child's extra large sweatshirt. I put my hands in it and it was, stretching like right here. I said, "No, dear, I can't wear this." And she was like, "Well, it looks like it would fit you." And I said, "Well, thank you, I think. But no, I'm not that, no." I wish I could wear it. But what I was starting to say earlier is I met a woman at the salon last night. That's where all this started. And she's from Boston. And she said she moved to Georgia to get away from the cold weather. And here it is, cold and miserable. And I said, "Can I ask you a question?" And she said, "Well, of course." And I said, "Well, I had an uncle from," I didn't say all this to her, but I had an uncle from Boston. And my dad said every time he would come to Georgia, he would just freeze to death. And he said, and she agreed, that 40 degrees in Georgia is way colder than 40 degrees in Boston. She said, "I don't know what it is." And I said, "It's the dampness." And she said, "I guess." She said, "But I moved down here to get away from all that cold, and it is freezing down here." I said, "Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear you say, because I have heard so many people who moved or are from the north come down here, and they're like, 'Why is it so cold?' And I'm like, because it's damp. It's always damp in the south, okay? It's why our skin is so dewy." That's a lie. I just made that up. Naomi said I'm an awkward liar. I said, "What does that mean?" And she said, "Because you can't lie." She said, "Every time you try to lie, you're smiling." Shut up. My brother can't lie either, but he doesn't really smile. He does this. But what I'm lying to her about is her Christmas gifts, because she found the roller skate box in the trash, which I ended up pulling out of the trash because I was like, what if they don't fit? I can't send that box off yet. But anyway, yeah, anytime she asks me about the roller skates, because she's asked me 5,000 times about the roller skates, I guess I smile and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have any roller skates. And she's like, you're not a good liar. I said, look, that's not a bad thing, okay? It's not a bad thing to be a bad liar. At least I'm not a good liar, like you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, they came over last night. We had a good time. Naomi made a cake. And Phoenix, I had saved all of these big sheets of paper that a glass vase came in from that store I went to Saturday. And you'd have thought Phoenix hit the lottery, because I said, look what I've got. And I held out these really big sheets of paper. And man, she started drawing and coloring, and she was having a good time on those big old pieces of paper. She said, this is like the best day ever. I was like, you are so precious, so precious. And then I said, do y'all want a surprise? And Naomi said, well, yeah. And I gave them these little tubs of cotton candy that I had gotten at a store the other day. One of them was hot chocolate flavored, which was really good. And the other one was more of a berry flavor, but it had actual marshmallows in it like you get in Lucky Charms. That was like a double bonus. And I said, it's just a little surprise. And Naomi said, this isn't a little surprise. This is a huge surprise. And I was like, that's so sweet. It's just cotton candy. But anyway, they're very appreciative of anything they get. So I'm sure if her native relatives, the Wolves, could see her in her Christmas attire, they would probably be very disappointed. Does it wear you out to talk to people who talk really fast? Or is it just me? There's some people on Facebook, on YouTube, that I found myself following, but now when I try to listen to them, they talk so fast, I just get exhausted. And I stop watching the video. I'm like, y'all need to slow down. Because I'm in Georgia, and I know I could slow the video down, but it's just kind of not the same when you slow it down. But the reason I brought this up is the girl that started my nail process yesterday of taking off the gel is kind of a fast talker. It's a real sweet girl. But she said, I'm from Newfoundland. I said, you're from where? Newfoundland? New what? Newfoundland. Are you saying Newfoundland? Newfound? I don't know how to say it. Apparently it's not Newfoundland. Isn't that how it's spelled? Newfoundland? Land? Newfoundland. That's how she said it. Newfoundland. I was like, say what? But she's a fast talker. So everything she said, I'd have to sit there and think on it for a second. I have to chew on them words until it all caught up and joined together in my brain so I could process it, so I could say something back to her. This is the South, honey. You need to slow down, because we don't talk that fast. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'll be right back. I just had a friend stop by, Miss Glenda, and she brought me a gift, and she brought me a little something for the girls. So sweet. What she brought me is a little container that has gnomes on it, because I love gnomes. And then inside the container are some chocolates and some hot cocoa for the girls. And then she also brought me this little gnome on a card. Very sweet. She's such a sweet lady. But she watches my videos, and she said she got something for the girls too. So I love that. And then my brother called, and he was invited to a Christmas party where they were told to dress up as a Christmas character. Now, to me, that sounds like so much fun. That sounds like the kind of Christmas party I would want to go to, you know? And he dressed up as like a character from Ebenezer Scrooge. He said, I bought this really long black wool coat. It's like really nice, and he's a big man. He's like 6 foot, 225. He might be a little over 6 foot. And he said, but it was a woman's coat, like a size 20 or a 22, something like that. What the heck? Sheesh. It's like a, I don't know what it is. It's like a stork. It's not a stork. Is somebody having a baby? It's one of those that the feet go out back when they fly.
Oh, it's circling down. Where's it going? Oh, it's going to Miss Sue's house. She's got fish in a pond, and I bet it's. Oh, she hates them. I forgot what they're called.
Anyway, he said it's a women's coat, like a 20 or 22. He said, but it fits me perfectly. And he said he wore that with like black dress pants and a white shirt with a red vest, and he had a top hat and some old little round glasses that he wore, and his wife dressed as someone from Nightmare Before Christmas. Melissa, which is their daughter, dressed. How did she dress? I think she was the hiker from the Rudolph movie, and then her husband was a snowman. And Cameron's mom and dad, I think, were from a 1950s movie. But he said nobody else dressed up. I said, what's the fun in that? You gotta dress up. I mean, if you're going to a dress-up party, come on. Dress up. Is it that hard? At least wear an ugly sweater. I gotta figure out what that bird was. But it's over there trying to get the fish out of her pond. She will come out and start chasing that bird off if she knows it's out there, because she gets those big koi fish, and they're expensive. She lost a couple of them last year to these birds. I'm not laughing. That's not me laughing at her losing her fish. It's kind of me laughing. I mean, I don't know how you keep that from happening. I guess you would have to put a metal grate over the top of it or something, but I don't see it. But that is where it landed. Google says it's a crane, a heron, or something else. They're big when they finally land and stand up. I'm not laughing. I am not laughing, y'all. That's terrible. It just flew off and I didn't see a fish hanging from its mouth. Well, wasn't this exciting? I don't know where it went. Okay, I'll be back. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Don't be laughing about that heron or whatever it is trying to get her fish, okay? I hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to, okay? Goodbye.